This is the monthly recurring revenue of a business that I scaled from under $25,000 a month to 6 figures per month by posting 3 YouTube videos over the course of 9 days. All of this is literally from 3 YouTube videos that I posted on my main channel. And it's not because I was some YouTube genius. It's because there's never been a better and easier time to make money on YouTube than right now in 2026. And there's 3 main reasons why. The first of which is that ads are cooked. Ads have never been more expensive and less effective than they are right now. The second of which is that TikTok and Instagram don't work anymore. They've never converted less quality money and customers than they are right now. And I say that as somebody doing 10 to 20 million views a month on short form content. And third of all, the YouTube algorithm has silently but massively changed in 2025 leading into 2026, but almost nobody noticed this. So by the end of this video, you'll know not only how these 3 reasons allow anybody to make tons of money on this platform, but I'm also going to give you the exact 3-step process that I'm currently using to make over 6 figures a month in cash from this tiny YouTube channel that you're watching right now. So what is this process? It is first of all, positioning your YouTube channel as your entire sales funnel, not some little thing that is designed to bring some of your customers into some complicated website that you've built. Second of all, it is picking proven video concepts in order to do what I've outlined in number 1 using something that I have called the OVS method that I will explain later in this video. And then most importantly, it is bringing new viewers into your YouTube funnel with top of funnel content, TOF, top of funnel content. It is releasing middle of funnel content that is scientifically engineered to bring them closer to buying as they watch more and more of your content. And then ultimately dropping bottom of funnel content that is designed to make a ton of money off of these people who you have brought into your ecosystem. And while this sounds kind of simple, what my partner and I have discovered in the process of helping our clients collect 8 figures off the platform of YouTube is that there is a real science to this, which I'll just explain to you today. It's the exact same process that I used to scale that offer from 20K a month to 6 figures per month with just 3 YouTube videos. And it's the same system that allows clients of ours like Daniel to make $12,000 off of a video with just 639 views. And before we get on here, if you want us to literally just come in and install this exact same content system into your business on your YouTube channel, specifically designed to generate you cash, feel free to click the link below this video and apply to speak with us. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Now, before I explain the actual process, let me explain to you why it has never been easier to make money on YouTube than right now. As anyone who's trying to make money online by running ads knows right now, running Facebook ads is getting way more expensive in 2025. I see business owners complaining about this stuff all the time, CPM being up massively this year because way more advertisers and ad spends are coming into the market. And the worst part about this is not even that it's such a colossal waste of money, it's that ads are only renting your viewers' attention. You pay some money to get your ads in front of somebody for a little bit and hope that they pay you. As soon as you stop giving Zuckerberg your money, nobody's gonna see your ads anymore. But when you put out a YouTube video designed to make you money, like this one on my channel that I'll explain in just a second, you own that piece of content and it can get views forever for free. This is a video that I published on my channel almost 2 years ago, which you can see is still consistently getting views to this day. It has over 500,000 views. This single video alone has made my business hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales. And on top of that, instead of having to spend money to push it out to my audience, I'm getting paid AdSense by YouTube for people to watch my video and then buy my product. So my cost of acquisition for these customers is literally less than 0. It is literally negative. I'm getting paid for people to pay me more money. And instead of them feeling like they're being hit with an ad that makes them less likely to want to buy from me, they're getting to watch an educational video on a platform that they already know, like, and trust. So they don't even feel like they're being sold to. And at this point, you might be thinking, well, yeah, dude, but that's the case with all organic content. Why don't I just go post videos on TikTok or on Instagram and try and get a bunch of views on Reels? But as somebody who's big on every social media platform, it's my duty to inform you that YouTube will make you infinitely more money. 1, because the quality of these viewers is so much higher than short form content, but 2, because this content gets views for such a longer time and the videos are way longer, meaning that the actual amount of time that your audience spends with you is so much larger. You can see this video alone has almost 50,000 hours of watch time. That is almost 6 years that my audience has spent watching this video. That is impossible with TikTok, and that matters because Google, one of the most successful companies of all time, literally published that you need to get somebody to watch close to 7 hours of your content in order for them to be comfortable enough with your brand to buy. This is why people are posting videos on Instagram and not making any money, because they're not even getting people close to that 7-hour mark. And they're actually double shooting themselves in the foot by posting on Instagram, because not only are these videos way shorter, but the half-life of these videos, or rather the inflection point where it drops off and stops getting new views, on Instagram is literally a few hours. That half-life on YouTube is 9 days. And as a matter of fact, you can see that this video on its 52nd day of life actually started getting way more views. And this is important for you. This is important for everybody, not just big YouTubers like me, because you don't have to have a big channel in order to get viewers to that 7-hour mark. You don't have to have any subscribers at all. That's the algorithm change that I mentioned earlier. That's why I can pull up my YouTube homepage and the first video I get recommended is from some tiny channel with less than 1,000 subscribers. That's why we can come in, make simple tweaks, and script a video on a 3,000 subscriber channel like this and take it from getting 1.4 thousand views to 180,000 views in a single video. You just don't need subscribers anymore to do this. But what you do need to rapidly scale your business on YouTube is an understanding of the fact that your YouTube channel is your entire sales funnel, and I'll just map it out for you live right now how it works. Whenever you're creating content on YouTube, you have 3 main types of videos. Let me draw a little funnel here. When you're creating these videos, what you have to understand is that you are making top of funnel content designed to bring in new viewers. You're making middle of funnel content designed to further educate those viewers and indoctrinate them on why they should buy from you. And then you are also making bottom of funnel content that is designed specifically to sell these people. And here are a few ways that people mess this system up and fail to make money on YouTube. One thing that I see a lot of creators doing after this whole like micro niche thing got popularized on YouTube by a few people is only making bottom of funnel content, i.e. content that is hyper specific to their audience. That would be like if I were to make a video on this tiny channel right now titled something like how a business owner making $10,000 a month can add an extra $5,000 in revenue to their business by posting YouTube videos at this time. That would be super bottom of funnel content, i.e. content that is only going to be interesting to people who already know who I am, know what my business is, and know who I can help them and why it's a good idea. So while you do need to drop specific videos like that occasionally, you can't just populate your whole channel with that because no new people will come into your funnel. Now on the flip side of this, I also see a lot of people only posting top of funnel content or content that's designed to grow their channel, bring in new viewers, subscribers, and get people into their algorithm. This is also a mistake because if you only post POV, day in the life, I bought a Lamborghini, I went to Dubai, I did this and I did that, and I'm not throwing shit at these people, you're just gonna attract an audience of people who will never actually buy from you. They don't care at all about your solution or what you wanna sell them. And I'm allowed to say this because I have some of the biggest, flashiest, and most viewed vlogs of this type on my main YouTube channel. Like, I made this mistake, so I'm speaking from experience. And what you need to know is that the most profitable strategy on YouTube is to make some videos designed to attract new viewers, but they still need to be somewhat relevant to the thing that you're ultimately selling. You need to make some content that is designed to further educate those people and make them trust you more. And then every once in a while, you drop a video that is super niche specific to your ideal client, and you make a bunch of money off of not that many views. In order for any of these videos to work, you also have to use the OVS strategy that I'll explain here in just a second, but let me show you a tangible example of us doing this on a client's channel. This is a client of ours named Wade Houston, who, as you can see, was getting like 1,000 to 2,000 views a video before we came in and made the first video that we ever dropped on his channel, which has, as you can see now, close to 200,000 views. So this is a top of funnel video. This is a growth video. This is a video that is designed to get him new eyeballs. But the title and the packaging of this video still has to do with productivity and optimization, which is still relevant to the people that he is ultimately trying to sell to, who are business owners who want to better manage their sales teams. But because we understand at such a high level how to package videos, we were still able to get him a ton of views from this. We were able to get him almost 6,000 new subscribers for this. And again, subscribers don't even matter that much. A lot more people are just going to be getting recommended his videos after watching one of them. Then we go ahead and move to a middle of funnel video. You can see that this video still got more views than his channel average, but it got way less than the other one. It is more specific to the ultimate goal that we are trying to sell these viewers. It is building trust with them, but it's still getting more views than his channel average, still growing the channel. He's still making money off of this video and the last one that I showed you, but where the real money is made is by dropping these bottom of funnel videos every once in a while, like this video right here on his channel that only got 1.7 thousand views, which would make you think it did pretty bad, but which Wade said in his own words, you can literally go watch it in one of the vlogs on my main channel, that this made him over $32,000 in directly attributed sales, even though it only got 1.7 thousand views.
I've already done 32K off of that video.
32,000 off of 1.4 thousand views.
Yes.
Cash. Now, if Wade had just posted a hyper-specific video like this and gotten only 1,000 views without also bringing people into his funnel and indoctrinating them more first, it wouldn't have worked. If Wade also only posted videos that are top of funnel that were designed to grow his audience, it also would not have worked. And unfortunately, there's no one size fits all rule for how much of your channel should be growth, how much of your channel should be value, and how much of your channel should be just trying to sell. At a high level, for most of you guys, it's probably gonna make sense to skew like 70-ish% of your efforts here, probably about like 20% here, and then only about 10% towards bottom of funnel. These liquidation videos get even more important once you get past like the 6 figures a month cash range. But what is important for all of you guys watching this video is that you understand how to even choose the titles and thumbnails for any of these videos, which is going to be informed by what I have coined as, again, the OVS video strategy. This stands for outlier video strategy, and put very simply, it is literally just the game of researching YouTube, figuring out what types of title and thumbnail combinations are popping off on smaller channels, stealing them and repurposing them to your own niche in order to attract new viewers that will ultimately buy from you. And by the way, that's the exact strategy that we use to get this 200K banger on Wade's channel. The title here is How to Become So Productive It Feels Illegal, which we found by noticing that this title format was getting 11 to 100x as many views per usual on tiny YouTube channels like this with 242 subscribers. Now, recency matters a lot for this stuff, so I wouldn't go make a video titled this now. There's a lot more minutia to this, and you have to be like on top of trends constantly on the platform of YouTube. Oh, check it out. I was pulling up another client's channel in order to show you another example, and I realized that we just got him up to YouTube partner status, which means he can now monetize, which is very cool. Here's another example. This is Leo. He has a golfing YouTube channel. This is the biggest video he's ever had on his channel by a pretty significant margin. And again, it's because this title concept you see right here, if you can hit this shot, you can break 80. And this thumbnail concept, we literally just found on massively outperforming videos on other channels. But understanding how to use the OVS strategy is ultimately what is going to allow you to get way outperforming bangers, even on a small YouTube channel. And you don't need subscribers to be able to do it. Some people will still ultimately buy from you the first time that they see you. But where a lot of people mess up and miss like 90% of the money on YouTube is by not bringing them further down the sales funnel, because some people will still buy here as well. But then like 90% of the cash that you're going to collect is going to happen once you drop those hyper specific videos. And all three of these types of videos have to be scripted in different ways. They're typically different links. But ultimately, what I want you to understand is you can go scroll YouTube, start bookmarking videos that you see are getting a lot of views on smaller channels to a playlist like I do every single day in this Outliers playlist that I have. If I saw this video right here called How to Get 1,000 Subscribers Fast, do really well on a small channel about YouTube, and I had, for example, a YouTube channel teaching people about sales, I could take this video, title it How to Get 1,000 Sales Closed Fast or something of that nature, and put myself in a great position to get an outlier top of funnel video that will bring people into my channel. Then instead of doing only that, I will also start sprinkling in content that is more specific to my niche. Videos explaining in more depth what my sales processes are, etc. And I would be using outliers still to choose the titles for these videos as well. And then every once in a while, I would drop a bottom of funnel video titled something like, this one technique took my close rate from 33% to 55%, something that only people in my niche would really care about. And in that video, I would sell really hard in CTA to a link in my description. And speaking of, the good news is if you do this like I'm doing on this channel right now, as you can see, all you have to put in the description of your videos is literally a simple call booking application. You could literally even just put a Calendly link in the description. That's what we used to do with a few qualifying questions. And ultimately, like, you can just generate new sales and new customers on autopilot without spending money on ads, just talking about your knowledge online. It'll just get served to people who want to buy from you. Now, of course, there's a lot more minutia than I can fit in, a 20, 30-minute video. So if you want me and my partner to just come do this for you, just install these exact systems in your business with a guarantee that if it does not make you back what you paid us on a very aggressive timeline, I'll just refund you. Feel free to click the link below this video to book a call to speak with our team. If you just want to keep watching these videos too, that's fine. Hopefully this stuff is super valuable. I love you guys. And until next time, peace.